for us that we find exciting about opportunity zones as prop tech venture capitalists is in many ways the opportunity zone designation and regulation buttresses both real estate and venture capital. And we are actually advising some of our clients as they set up opportunity zone funds to either incubate operating businesses or move operating businesses that are going to run their buildings into those zones themselves. So I'll give you an example. So let's say you have a mixed use building in an opportunity zone, and you then essentially sell that building to the new opportunity zone investors, which are most likely going to be individuals, high net worth individuals with sort of trapped capital gains that they want to delay. That building theoretically needs a company to clean it. It needs a company to property manage it. It needs a company to help lease it, et cetera, et cetera. So what we're saying is if you like a company that is a tech-enabled service provider for your building, move them to the zone and you can invest in them. And to your point, you can trade. What the other interesting thing about opportunity zones is you can trade in and out. Unlike a 1031, you can trade in and out between shares of operating companies, of C Corps, and LLC interests in real property. So it's fascinating. It was almost like the Treasury Department designed this specifically for MetaProp. It was really an interesting opportunity.
And you can invest in accelerators too.
Of course, yeah, we could put our accelerator in an opportunity zone. We're getting hit up every day now by people at big accounting firms saying, "Have you considered moving your companies?"
You know what? Do you want to speak on one of the panels on this?
Sure, yes, if I'm available, I'd love to. What's funny is they think we have that level of control and it's that easy, right? I can just tell one of my portfolio companies, you need to move all 20 of your employees to the Navy Yard or to Hollywood, California, or anywhere else where there are these opportunity zones. It's not that easy, but it's very exciting.
It is. It's very exciting. Yeah. So we're almost out of time. So any final thoughts or anything you want to share with the audience before we head out?
Yeah. Well, more on sort of also interesting vis-a-vis opportunity zones is that blockchain can actually be highly relevant to opportunity zones because it can be hard if you're trading in and out between LP interests in a building, let's say, and stock shares in a C Corp. It can be challenging to essentially service that if you're the opportunity zone fund manager. However, if you were to tokenize an opportunity zone fund, it would make it easier, theoretically, a lot has to be figured out with this, it would make it easier theoretically to transfer in and out of these interests. And I actually know a couple of blockchain companies that are actively looking at that. Yeah. So